that we've been here. It started off as a drizzle in the morning, things just escalating throughout the course of the day. However, I think the issue of the day was the Reconciliation Day, the 2023 Reconciliation Day celebrations. We know this marks the 28th year since Reconciliation Day was celebrated, previously called Dingan's Day in commemoration of the Blood River battle between the fur trackers and the Amazulu. However, I think quite importantly, we heard President Ramaphosa in his address saying that South Africa, the poster child, Lutendo, my colleague, who was also listening in and also covering the event today, he spoke about South Africa being the poster child for reconciliation, how to move from a difficult time or period as a country. But also, Lutendo, I think quite importantly, the issue that he addressed, which is a thorn in every South African's issue, is the issue of electricity. Speak to us about that.
Yeah, of course, the issue of electricity or power crisis sticks out like a sore thumb. He says when he was driving from Lutendo to here, he saw a big banner that says down with load sharing, down with load sharing. And of course, when he said that, when he recounted that, he was greeted with noise from the crowd. So he's basically saying we need to deal with load shedding. It has been a problem. Now it's now taking South Africa back. It's setting it back. It's now a spanner in the works in terms of developing South Africa further. We might be moving from the past, apartheid past, and we're trying to empower people economically. But while we're doing that, load shedding has been a setback.
Talking about empowering people, issue of jobs as well. He spoke a little bit on unemployment. We do know that next year is an election year. What did you hear?
Well, he spoke of shortage of jobs. In the province, you and I know as journalists here, we know that it's a serious problem. But he's saying we need to create jobs. That he has been saying that all the time. We need to create jobs, and I think it was his the biggest message here, to talk about creating jobs so that our economy will develop seamlessly.
Yes, and also, he did speak about, we know Vembe. Vembe is known for its fertile lands. Yeah. He spoke about developing also just this area as well.
Yeah, Peace and Hope is one of the most expensive lands in South Africa. That's between Lutendo and Thohoyandou. That it shows the potential that the province has. So yeah, he also spoke about that. Agriculture, mining also a mainstay of Limpopo economy. And he says that we need to look at those industries so that we can create jobs.
Also spoke, he says, coming back with cap in hand, speaking and encouraging South Africans to go out, register and also just vote in next year's upcoming elections.
He says we'll come back here wearing another cap. That's his political party's cap. That means he's coming back here to campaign. He's quite popular here. This is his ancestral place, although he was not born here. So he says he'll come back, talk to people about the election and who they should vote for.
All right, thank you, Lutendo. That was Lutendo Bobodi, one of our journalists here. We were covering this event today. Many of the issues that were, spoken about in the president's address, but now we can see, it's people are beginning to leave. It was really raining. However, for the amount of rain that we've seen today, quite a lot of people showing up for this event in spite or despite, the wet conditions that we're seeing here in Vembe. But nonetheless, this is Reconciliation Day 2023 in Limpopo. We heard about, how important it is for a country going forward. The issue of reconciliation, as well as, South Africans banding together and working together to make this work. And we still await, the issue of electricity. When will we actually not have load shedding as a country? Quite a slippery slope of an answer there, but nonetheless, it was also touched upon by the president in his address.